Yeah, we have discussed about some coding problems, right? In the last class. I want a recap for that. Okay. I'll be asking the questions and you people need to tell me how can we do that. Okay. Yeah. I want the input to be like this. Okay. And I want the output to be like this. So what we should do? Are you able to hear me? Yeah, please talk. How can we do this? What is the difference between the input and output?
Uppercase and lower letters.
Yeah, lowercase letter has been converted to uppercase and uppercase letters have been converted to lowercase. Now, how we should proceed? How should we proceed? In the last class itself, I have told this, right? Jan,
First, we have the string
yeah, yeah.
con- string into array format. Split the string to array.
Very good. First, tell me the solution. Since this is a string type and we want to access the each character of the string. For that, what you
Yes.
will do? You will convert the string to array. Then
Then after
which looping operators you will be using?
each element
Which looping operator we will use? For each map or filter, which one?
Filter.
For each.
for each.
For each is used for what purpose?
We will use filter.
For each is used for what purpose?
For request.
So you want
For
to each character and each character you need to convert to either uppercase or lowercase. Am I correct?
yes.
Now
Yes.
which looping operator you will use? And we are returning some output, which is the combination of array join, right?
Yes.
Filter. It will.
Now which looping operator? Map or the filter?
Filter.
Filter.
Why filter? What filtering you are doing here? What filtering you are doing here? You are not practicing or you forgot?
Forgotten. Today I got my system just a few minutes back.
Okay. What about you, Kavya? Didn't you practice?
Practice.
Then why you are not able to tell the answer? Map will be used here, right? For each character, you need to take, you need to convert, and you need to return, right? Then only you can join those characters, right?
Yes.
Now tell me how to proceed. Sorry, Chan. Sorry, Chan. Yeah, now tell me how to do it. First, you need to convert the string to array. How will you proceed?
Split.
Yeah, tell me what to do. Where to
Split
Where you will apply the split? On which variable?
String dot str dot
Yeah, dot split on basis of what?
single quotes
Single quotes. Okay. Then which
dot
loop operator I said?
Map.
Okay. Then what will be there inside a map?
element
Elements.
Okay. Then
Arrow.
basically it takes one arrow function. Am I correct? Now what
yes.
condition we should write to know whether it's a lowercase or uppercase? If it's a
Lowercase alpha.
Lower.
if it's a lowercase, we need to convert it to uppercase. If it's a
Upper.
uppercase, we need to convert it to lowercase. That condition you need to write, right? How will you write that condition?
Let element is equal to lower case, written is like uppercase.
So you mean to say, let
Mean
no. There is one condition which you need to follow.
Condition.
Followed, you will convert to uppercase, else you will convert to lowercase. You tell me that condition. Just normal if condition. Oh, ఇది ఎలా ప్రొసీడ్ అవ్వ లూపింగ్ ఆపరేటర్ ఏంటంటే నువ్వు ఇఫ్ అన్నావు ఓకే ఇఫ్ దేనికి కండిషన్స్ ఎవ్రీబడి ఇస్ తెలుగు నేను ఓకే విశాల్ ఇస్ తెలుగు ఫస్ట్ యా టెల్ మీ వాట్ కండిషన్ వి షుడ్ చెక్ హియర్ ఇట్స్ వెరీ బ్యాడ్
Lowercase element is not equal to uppercase.
if the element okay element dot to uppercase equal to element, which means that okay you are taking a and you are converting to uppercase, okay, and it is equivalent to normal a, which is the element given, which means that it's already in uppercase, okay, you need to convert it to lowercase. Otherwise what you will do, you will just do element dot wait a minute.
ఆ సౌండ్ దగ్గర
Sorry. Okay. Now I'll tell you what's happening. So what will be the first element we are taking in the iteration? What will be the first element? Small a. And what condition we are checking? We are converting small a to uppercase, which means that capital A equal to small a. Okay. To know whether it's in uppercase or lowercase, we are using this condition. If both are equal, which means that it's an uppercase alphabet, okay. You are taking one element, you are converting to uppercase. If after the conversion, even if it is equal to uppercase element, which means that it is an uppercase element, and then you are converting it to lowercase. Is this condition true or false? Sorry. Now I'll repeat it again, okay? You are taking the element, which is small a, you are converting it to capital A. Okay. Now, you are checking whether it is equal to small a. If the capital A equal to, if we get capital A, which means that we need to convert it to lowercase. In the else condition, it means that it's a smaller case letter and you need to convert it to uppercase. Okay, that's why this else condition has been executed and you are returning A. Now, what is the next letter?
Capital N.
N,
Capital N. Now, what you will do? Element dot to uppercase. What is the element dot to uppercase value?
capital N,
Capital N. Now, capital N equal to element. What is the element value? Capital N itself, right? Now, which means that they are in uppercase. That's why you need to convert this element to lowercase. Any doubts so far?
No.
No.
Okay. Now tell me, what is this condition? What it will evaluate to, true or false? You are taking capital U. Capital U for uppercase will be capital U equal to capital U, which is true or false?
true, ma'am.
True, right?
Okay.
Then it will be converted to smaller case. Okay. Likewise, you will get all the letters. Then what operator you need to use?
Join.
Join.
Join. Then all the strings will be joined and you will get one single value. Any doubts, anyone?
No.
Okay. Now tell me, let A equal to 1, 2, A, B, 3. Okay. And I want its output to be 1, 2, 3. What we should do?
We have to get only numbers and
Get
eliminate.
only numbers. And what is the
Yes.
size of the array here?
5.
What is the size of array here?
3.
Now,
Three.
which looping operator we should use?
Filter.
Filter. Okay. Now tell me, how can we do it? On what we will apply the filter?
Variable. A dot.
A dot.
Filter.
Okay.
Elements.
Okay. And then,
Arrow.
okay. Now, what is the condition?
If element equal to number,
So, if element equal to number will give you
Number.
true or false. What you're trying to take, the first element will be 1. Okay. And what you're doing, it's equal to number you will do. Whether these will evaluate to true or false.
true.
Why true? What is this? String. What
String.
is this?
String.
Number. Whether
Number.
string and number will be equal.
No.
Instead, what you need to check? What will be the condition here?
Element.
Which operator is used for telling the data type of a variable? Which operator? Which function? Which function is used to tell the data type of a variable? How will you tell it's a number, it's a string, it's a boolean and all? Which function is used for telling that?
Primitive data.
Sorry, Kavya, can you repeat it loudly?
Primitive data type.
I know that they are primitive data types, but what function is used for telling them? Type of operator, right?
Yes, sir.
Why are you not telling? Are you people sleeping? These questions were repeated at the second time, not the first time, right? Now, what will be the condition? Tell me. I said type of operator is used for defining number, string, or boolean. Now, what will be the condition?
Type of is equal to number.
Type of what?
Type of
For whose type
Element.
you are checking?
element.
Yeah. Type of element equal to
Number.
number. If it is equal to number, then what we will do?
Output will be
What we should return? We need to return something for this result, right? What you will return? If the condition is satisfied, then what you will do?
return number.
Return number you will do, huh? What you will do? What you need to return?
Return element.
Mean-
You need to return the element, right? Any doubts? Any
No
doubts so far?
No.
Now, if I want the output to be small a, okay, comma capital small b, then what, how should I do it? How should I change the logic?
If type of the element is equal to string,
Yeah, if the type of element equal to string, then you will
Mhm.
return that element. Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Now, I want the output to be, okay, uh, -2, comma -3, -5. What should I do?
Filter.
What is the difference between the input and output?
negative value.
Negative values.
Okay.
Negative values.
Which grouping operator we should use here?
Filter.
Filter. So here the length of the array is 5. Here it became 3, which means that we are filtering some elements. Okay. Now how to do that? Till
A
now,
dot filter.
a dot filter. Okay.
Element.
And we will take that element. Okay. Then arrow function. Okay. Then what will be the condition here?
If element.
Okay. Which math function is used for getting, which math function is used for getting the absolute value of an element? If you want negative number, if we give negative number, we'll get positive number, right? Which math function we have used the here?
Math dot
Dot
absolute.
absolute.
Math dot absolute. And what will be the condition here?
Element is equal
Negative.
to master.
Yeah, what will be the condition here?
Element not equal to.
Okay, not equal to, okay. Not equal to what?
Math dot absolute
Math dot absolute of what?
Element.
of element.
Math dot absolute of element. Then what you will do? You will just return that element.
Return the element.
Okay, now I'll tell the logic. So what we are doing here, we are first take what will be the first element? It will be 1. Am I correct? Now,
Yes.
what condition we are checking? If the element not equal to, what is the math absolute value of 1?
-1.
Math absolute function is used for what purpose? Converting a negative number to positive number.
Yes.
Okay, it's not used for the opposite purpose. Converting a positive number to negative number. So what is the math absolute value of 1?
1.
1. So what we are checking here, the value is not equal to after the conversion to absolute, which means that we will find the negative value here. Okay, then we are returning that element. Any doubt? In case of -2, what it will be there? The element value will be -2. After returning the math absolute, it will be 2. So -2 not equal to 2, which means that it's a negative number and we are returning that element. Any doubts, anyone so far?
No, ma'am.
No.
Suppose if I want 1,4 to be printed as an output, then
Element equal to math dot a and equal to.
yeah, very good. Then in this case, we'll get the output 1,4. Okay. Let me talk about some string operations, what we can do on strings. Okay. Let us take one string. Hello, I am Anusha. Suppose if I want to extract some part of the string, okay, we have 3 methods for doing that, which are slice, substring, and substr. Okay. And these 3 methods are useful for cutting a part of a string. Okay, it's used for giving the substrings of a given string. Okay. Now, if we perform slice, how it will do, we will see. Okay. Slice string equal to, what we can do, we need to use dot slice method on the string wherever we want to apply, and it takes 2 parameters, and the second parameter is optional. Okay. So as I told, what is the index of array starts with?
0.
0. So likewise for strings, they also starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. And if we need to give the index value here. From where to where you want to have the part of the string. For example, if I say 0, 5, which means that last number will be omitted, only till 0 to 4 will be considered. Okay. Now if I just do console.log of slice string, okay. Now what will be printed, you know? What is the 0th index? H, E, L, L, O. Okay. Till hello it will print. Any doubts? Suppose if I give 6 here, what will be printed?
Hello, I.
What is there after O?
I.
Clearly see with your eyes what is there after O.
It's empty.
Space.
Space is there, right? Space is also counted as a character. Okay. Now if I say 0 to 6, which means that hello space will be printed. Okay. Now if I say 7, what will be printed?
Hello, space I.
Very good. If I say 8, which means that here 5, 6, and 7. Okay. In the 7 characters, it will be printed and the last character will be omitted. Any doubts, anyone? Now, if I say 2, comma 8, now what will be printed?
LLOI.
Yeah.
From L onwards.
LLOIM will be printed. Okay. And this slice even can take the negative values. Okay. Suppose if I give -9 or -9 to -7, which means that it will start counting from the reverse. Okay. Now the zeroth character will be A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let me just check that. You can see space and this thing will be printed. Suppose if I give 6, okay, which means that between -9 to -6, what are all the characters will be there will be printed. Suppose if I give -5, it will be printed I am space A. Okay. If I give -4, which means to say that the counting is done basically from the end if we give the negative values. Okay. And the slice is used for taking a part of the string. Okay. And suppose if the last character is omitted, which means to say that if we don't specify the second index, then what will happen? It will slice the entire string from the starting index. Okay. Now it will print below I am Anusha. Okay. Now what will be printed here?
Hello, I'm Manoj.
Oh, I am.
Hello, I am Anusha. Okay. Now if I say 0, comma 1, what will be printed here?
H.
0, 1.
H.
H will be printed. Why? Because the second number will not be counted. Okay. Now this is about slice. Now I'll give you one question. Okay. Let name. Okay. And can be either Anusha. Okay. Or it can be either Swati or anything. Okay. It can be anything. I want its output to be the first character should be a capital letter and the remaining characters as usual. And I want to use this slice method and perform this operation. How can you do it? I want you to do this using slice. The input is Anusha and the output is the first character will be capital and the remaining everything will be small.
First, it is converted to array format.
Okay.
First, we have to convert now.
Convert?
Anusha into we have to convert first element into capital.
Yeah. So
First,
what I'm trying to tell, even if I give the name Swati, I want it to be converted to capital letter S. Okay. So the input will be dynamically changing. The output also should change accordingly to that. And I want you to use this slice method to do that.
First, it is converted to array format.
No, I want you to do it using slice. Just think, I'll be back in a minute. Just think
Converted to
what is
uppercase.
which will be converted to uppercase. Hello.
First letter element.
Yeah, you are telling that we need to convert the first letter to capital. How can we do that? Using slice.
To uppercase.
To uppercase is converting anything to uppercase. I said the first character using slice, it should be converted to uppercase. How can we do that? Just use your brain little bit. What we have done here? What we have done here?
Dot slice.
So what does this statement gave us?
Only one letter.
Only one letter. That too,
Yes.
what is the letter? Starting
H
letter, right?
H.
capital.
Starting letter, right? I mean to say.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, what we said using slice, I said you convert it to uppercase. How can we do that? Just tell na.
Okay, ma'am.
So using this, you will get the starting letter. This you need to convert it to uppercase. Tell me how to write it.
Name dot slice 0, 1.
Name dot slice 0, 1. Okay, then. So using this, you got the first letter, correct?
First letter.
Then what you need to do for the first letter? You need to convert it to uppercase. Am I correct or wrong? We need to convert it to uppercase, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How to do that?
Giving two uppercase.
Two uppercase.
To uppercase. Okay. Then, but what I wanted, I want the output to be what? First letter should be capital and remaining string should be there. What to do for that? What to do for that? Using slice.
We
What
have to
to
drop.
do?
It can give now like 1,
1, comma, okay. You mean to
and the
say
last
name dot slice of
slice
1, comma, then
1.
why you
One.
doesn't even need a 1, comma. You know that if you give 1, it will slice the rest of the string. Am I correct?
Yes,
Am I
yes.
correct? Now, wait a second. Now you have Nusha here, okay, and you have A here. Now you need to what to do? You need to add these two. Am I correct? Now which
Yes.
what we will use to add them? String concatenation, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
How to do that? Concatenation
Using
is what?
adding. You can use
Plus, right? Plus operator. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Then what you will give? You will give name dot slice of 1. Then if you do console.log of result, what will be printed? Anusha will be printed. Any doubts so far?
No.
No,
Jansi, Kavya, Dinesh.
no,
No.
no.
Understood, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So using slice, what you have done, you have taken the first character. using 0, comma 1. You have converted to uppercase. If you want the rest of the thing, what you will do? You will just omit the second parameter. That's it. Okay. Now substring is also used for extracting a part of the string. The difference between the slice and the substring is that it will not take negative values. Okay, in case of slice, we can pass the negative indexes, whereas in case of substring, we cannot pass negative index. That is the only difference. Okay. Now, if I say let substring str, okay, and if I say str dot substring zero comma 1. Now what will be printed?
H.
H will be printed. Very good. Now what will be printed?
H and E.
H and E. Very good. Okay. Suppose if you try to give a negative number, we'll see what will happen. Okay. It will think the negative number as a 0 and it will print the entire string. Okay. Suppose even if you give -9, the entire string hello I am Anusha will be printed. Okay. That's why you shouldn't use negative indexes for substring. Any doubts?
No.
No.
Suppose
No,
if I tell you to do the same thing using substring, now what you will do? Suppose for example, let name 2, okay, equal to Swati, and I want it to convert it to a capital letter. Now using substring, how can you do this?
Name dot substring
Let result 2 equal to
is equal
name 2
name to substring
okay, of
0, comma
0,
1.
0, comma 1, then
dot to uppercase.
to
uppercase.
uppercase, okay, then
Plus
plus
Name to
name
Name
2
dot substring
Substring.
substring of
1.
1.
1.
Okay. Now if you do console.log of rescue, Swati will be printed. No doubts, right? Then the third method, which is used for again extraction of the substring, is substr method. Okay. The difference between this method is that it also takes two parameters. First parameter is the index. Second parameter is how many elements or the characters should be there in the output. Okay. Here the second parameter refers to second index. But here the second parameter meaning is that how many elements should be there. Okay. If I say let substr string, okay, equal to str, and if I just do console.log of substr 0, comma 5, which means that it should include totally 5 characters starting from 0. Now what will be the answer?
hello space
Hello.
Hello, how many words?
4.
How many characters? Hello. Hello, how many
4.
characters? HELLO, how many characters are
4
there?
5.
4 characters, 5 characters, right?
5.
5.
HELLO, 5 characters. Okay, which means to say that, 1 second, I'm not doing the console log. Okay, hello will be printed. Okay, now if I say 6, now what will be printed?
Hello and space.
Uh,
Space cannot be.
hello and space will be printed. If I say 7,
Hello space I.
okay.
Hello
If
space
I
H.
say 1 comma 7, then
Hello
Hello
space
MH.
I am work.
from starting index will be 1. From 1, 7 characters will be there. Okay. These are 4, 5, 6, 7. Till I am will be printed.
Hello IAM.
It is just running. It's little bit slow. Any doubts so far?
No doubts.
Now we have one string, okay? STR, and in this, Anusha from Hyderabad, Anusha from Tamil Nadu. Okay, and we have a string like this. Suppose if I want to replace Anusha with some other word, okay, we have one function called replace, which will replace the given word with another word. Okay, suppose let name 3 equal to str dot replace, okay, replace Anusha with Swati. Okay. Now, if I do console dot log of name 3, now what will be printed?
Swati.
Only
Swati from Hyderabad, Swati from Tamil.
yeah, there is a catch here. Okay. Replace function only replaces the first occurrence. Now tell me what will be the answer? It will replace only the first occurrence of Anusha. Okay. How many occurrences of Anusha is there?
2 times.
2 times. I said the first occurrence will be replaced. Then what will be the answer?
Swati from
Swati from
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, Anusha from Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, very good.
Swati from
Swati from Anusha, Anusha from Tamil Nadu will be printed. I guess some issue with this editor. Any doubts? You are able to see,
No.
right?
yes, yes.
Now, suppose if you want to replace at all, okay, at all the places, then you need to follow some regex pattern. Okay, for that regex pattern, what you need to do, you need to for whatever word you want to change, you need to give the slashes. Okay, and you need to attach one letter called G, which means that globally replace Anusha with Swati everywhere. That is the meaning of G here. Okay, and we will just remove these quotations and we'll just try. Now understood? Swati from Hyderabad, Swati from Tamil Nadu. Okay. Suppose if this Anusha is in capital letters and I want, even if it's in capital, I want it to be replaced. Then I can use one letter called I, which will convert it to small case and then replace it. Okay. Any doubts?
No doubts.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is the slice function is used for?
To cut off the sentence elements.
To cut off the sentence or to take a substring from a given
Substance.
Okay, substring from a given string, you use the slice. And how many parameters it will take? How many parameters it will take? What are these? These are called as parameters, right? How many parameters it will take?
2.
2. What is the first one? It will take 2 parameters and the second one is optional. Okay. Optional means it's not mandatory to give it. Okay. And what is the first parameter refers to?
First element.
Starting index. Okay. What does the second parameter refers to?
Last.
Last
Last
index.
one.
This is for
Last.
starting index and this is for the last or the ending index. Okay. And does the slice say takes negative params?
Yes.
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 Does it take negative parameters?
Yes. It will.
Yes.
Yes. What is the difference between the slice and substring?
In
Substring
substring, we
doesn't
can't
take
take
Substring not take negative.
Suppose if I give a negative index, what will happen?
entire line.
It will be considered as a 0 and the entire index will be printed. Am I correct?
Yes.
Then what is the difference between sub-str?
Sub-str, we lost the parameter. We will, how many elements will characters of the how many characters?
How many characters we want to extract from the existing string? The last parameter. Okay. And which method is used for replacing anything in a string?
Replace.
Replace.
Suppose if we want to globally replace it, what we should do?
/G.
By G.
#G. Suppose if it's case insensitive, then what we should do?
I replace the dash
I,
ing.
I is used. Okay. Practice well and come back. Dinesh, have you attended the last class? You missed it, right? So in the
Yes, sir.
last class, I have given all the coding questions. Okay. You practice them and come back. Have you watched the
Okay.
video?
Not yet. I watched only 15 minutes.
What, Dinesh?
I watched the first 15 minutes.
Why, Dinesh? You have Saturday and Sunday, right? Why did you waste your time?
Usually, somewhere outside. Right?
Why did you waste your time, Dinesh?
I'm outside now, not at home. So
Okay. At any cost, you should watch the video and come back. Okay.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it for today's class. In the tomorrow's class, I will try to explain more things. But you people need to be very faster. You people are very slow. You are not telling the answers even for the last class. Practice and come back. Okay. Or at least if you don't have a system, write in a paper, think of the logic and then write it and come back. Okay. Any doubts?
Okay. No, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good night.